A girl was taking selfies with her dad's new phone. She accidentally captures her father begging on the street. The girl walks up to her father. The moment he looked up and saw his daughter, he panicked and hurried away. Watching her father's retreating figure, she felt deeply unsettled. Later, her father ducked into a deserted alley. After checking that no one was around, he ripped off the ragged cloth wrapped around his feet, packed up his props, and strolled into a luxury villa. He tossed the props into his car trunk and grabbed the day's earnings. Once inside the car, he peeled off his wig, but right then his daughter slid into the passenger seat. And what she said next was even more shocking.
그냥 있어 보이게 순수하게 사기나 치라고. 거지같이 놀지 말고.
Turns out, this entire family of 3 were all con artists. The daughter believed that even scammers should have some dignity. Not long after, she caught her father posing as a beggar again. But this time, luck wasn't on his side. 2 men see through his disguise. They strip off his props. A crowd instantly gathered, everyone whipping out their phones to record. Seeing her father humiliated, the daughter was about to step in, when suddenly, a woman appeared out of nowhere. She looked shocked. She calls the father pastor. She asks if this money was used to help the elderly and children. The woman burst into tears. Hearing this, the onlookers realized they had misjudged the man. Watching this unfold, the daughter instantly understood. This woman was also in on it. The whole scene was just another performance. The story quickly made headlines. They show support for nursing homes and donate scholarships. Soon, the father becomes a famous online pastor. He manages to raise a large sum of money, but their ambitions didn't stop there. One day, Pastor Cha went up to give a speech, but realized he'd lost his script. He had to improvise. At first, the audience sat in dead silence. Then the woman gave a subtle signal. Their planted people in the crowd immediately started clapping. More and more people stood up and joined in. After that speech, they launched an aggressive money-grabbing scheme. As the speeches continued, their following exploded. Donations reached a staggering 10 billion won. The woman proposes using the money to build a grand church. She wants the father to serve as the head pastor. Seeing a huge profit opportunity, the father immediately agrees. He even invests all his family's savings into the project. But he never expected what comes next. Despite being a con artist his whole life, he finally falls into someone else's trap.